A few days ago, a news broke that a Nigerian man was killed in America by an American. And then they took the matter to court, and the guy was found guilty and he pleaded guilty and he was charged to 40 years imprisonment. So Nigerians reacted and said that this is wrong, that how can they say the guy should serve for 40 years only for what he had done. Apparently, this guy was working for the Nigerian, and because he saw that the Nigerian man was doing so well, he decided to unlive him so that he can take over his company. Upon investigation, they found out that this particular Nigerian man did not know that the American man was, just a bad influence to him. Like, he was not a good person, but the Nigerian man was, following him with an open mind. That's one thing with Nigerians. Nigerians trust people. They will love you, trust you. They are so free and open-minded until somebody hurts them. That's when they will begin to realize that, oh, this is a situation, or this is what they are going through. They did not know. So now, Nigerians are angry. Somebody said on the comment section that this guy is going to be in prison for only 20 years because, of course, you know that jail years are not a full calendar year, are always 6 months. So he's going to spend 20 calendar months and not 40 calendar months. So 20 years is not enough because the guy is about, I think they said he's about 25 or thereabout. So if it's 25 and he's going to spend 40 years, apparently he'll be coming out when I think he's 35 or thereabout. I can't remember his age, but he was sentenced. So Nigerians are upset that this guy's news that he unlived a Nigerian is not trending. That if it was a Nigerian that did it, hey, the whole place would have been buzzing. And this goes to show that I tell people, don't say a particular group of people are bad until you have experienced a number of them doing the same thing. Now, they just feel that, oh, you think Americans are just perfect? No, they have the bad eggs. You think people from Canada are perfect or people from Australia are perfect? No, they have the bad eggs. Every word, as we live in this world, they have the bad eggs, the bad eggs that keeps trying to spoil the rest. So you don't just generalize and think a whole continent or a whole people are corrupt. So now, a Nigerian was saying that if this matter, look at the recent thing that happened, that they had to expedite whatever the English word is. They had to take those boys that all those things happened. In one video I watched, they were Nigerians. Nigerian government worked together with them. But my own is, why didn't they send that guy here? Or they'll say, okay, the crime happened in the US, that's why they will stay there to do anything. Okay, that's okay for them. But the truth is that when things happen of this nature, let people know. It's just a few people that knew about this thing. Just few blogs were able to carry the story. Other people were not talking about it. But imagine that it was the other way around. Hey, the whole media in America will be carrying it. And this goes to show that Nigeria is truly a very big market, and people cannot survive without talking about Nigeria or Nigerians. So they use that opportunity to begin to say things that they don't know. Look at this guy. He started a company, and there's this guy that I think Chris A is from Nigeria, but that guy is making so much money in wristwatches, perfumes, and all. The guy is the owner. I think he's from Edo State, Chris A. When you hear Chris A, he's a Nigerian. A lot of Nigerians are outside there doing big things. They are balling, they are into businesses, they are doing just fine and all of that. So it's not something that would think that, oh, this person, because he's Nigerian, you should trust Nigerians because they are trustworthy. They are very trustworthy people, Nigerians. I'm not saying that the whole are good. There are some very funny ones that can do some kind of things. That one cannot be used to now judge the whole ones, you get. So now this guy is from America. They had done this to Nigeria, and a lot of people are upset that the news is not making the rounds like if it were the other way round. And I want to read the comments people dropped on the comment section so that we can know how Nigerians truly reacted to this news. So I was correct when I said the guy was 25. His name is Tyrese Haspil. A 25-year-old American has been sentenced to 40 years to life in prison. To life in prison. 40 years is not life in prison now. For the murder of his former boss, Fahim Saleh, in the New York City. Saleh, 33, was the founder and CEO of Nigerian transportation company Gokada. You can imagine, a 33-year-old Nigerian. See, that's how Nigerians are. They are young but making it. This was say Asfil, who served as Salah's executive assistant, was convicted of first-degree murder, second-degree grand larceny, and other charges by the New York State Supreme Court jury 2 months ago. The sentences follows Hasfield's shocking crime in July 2020, where he embezzled funds from Salah and subsequently killed him to cover his tracks. You can imagine, it's today that they are sentencing this guy, like it's this year they are sentencing somebody, a crime that was committed since 2020. Somebody said, I remember this case and how I cried. 40 years is not enough. It should have been life imprisonment or death. This other person said 40 years to life imprisonment means he may not even come out. Okay, yes, it's true. He may not even come out after the 40 years. This person said, I want that so much. How do you kill someone if as if you can give life? Life doesn't mean anything. This person say, if na me, I go buy him before he reach court. This other person say, nothing serious, not serious beating. So apparently Nigerians reacted. This person said, no justice is served. Embezzlement and murder. That is, he first of all stole from the Nigerian guy and then, unlived him. This was the fact he still wore singlet and shirt and t-shirt pissed me the most. This was unfortunately New York doesn't serve capital punishment. This was said, and this news no trend because no be Nigerian naive on live the person. Exactly what we're saying. If it were a Nigerian, oh my God, this was say he should get a death sentence. This one said it's just 20 years. This one say, I bet it was a paid assassination. The current narrative must be to cover the original intent. My thinking. This one say, my goodness, may Salah continue to rest in peace. The seller, this was a 40 years for taking a life and stealing from the person also. Well, I'm not surprised. This is how Americans treat their citizens. If it was a white man that did that to a black man, this is how it was going to be. God, I beg you. This was say it is not fair for someone that killed the person. This was say instead of death sentence. This was said that's lenient. This was say they are supposed to behead. A lot of people had things to say. People were so upset that they gave him only 40 years. Of course, I explained what 40 years means in prison. It means that you would only spend 20 calendar months. That's 12 calendar months in 20 years. You will not spend the other way around. This was a American person where you suppose cut in thing. Let me not read it before they will give me this thing. So imagine. As I say, this is why people keep committing crimes and taking lives that they don't create. Reason why I love China. The penalty for murder is death. Simple. Of course. This one say is black or black crime. If this victim was white, he would get the electric chair. This one say, God have mercy. This one say not a life sentence. This one say funny enough is every Nigerian employee used to steal well like 90%. This one say this guy just cut the life of a great entrepreneur. The last time I saw that CEO was when you took picture with the governor of Lagos State that year. Make I no lie, this news pain me enter bone. Imagine how you just end a life of that. The guy, somebody said this guy was supposed to spend 100 years in detention. not the other way around. How can you end the life of a 33-year-old? You are 25. You have just you stole from the guy and then end unlived him. Imagine, and you don't even see it as a bad thing. Now, well, God, I beg, protect us from our enemy or unfriendly friends. Guy.